everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing really well on whatever day this video finds you upon. I've got a gorgeous reel for you today. It is spring occasion wear and specifically for the races. These items could also work really well for any spring occasion and a wedding guest, etc. bar the white suit I think we've got in there. I've got all my fascinators laid out as well. I'm a huge fan of fascinators. I have one in every single colour, so I can show you how they match quite nicely with these pieces that I've chosen for you to show you today. So we have pieces from Lipsy, we've got some ASOS in there, it's Extro Vert at ASOS, we've got Coast, Lavish Alice, we've got River Island, what else have we got? Karen Millen. There is so many different pieces in all these beautiful spring shades. I love a pastel tone, but I've also thrown in just a couple of black and white ones in there as well, if that is a bit more of you. Just before I get going, I have just been horse riding this morning and I feel like my helmet has actually dented my head. So if you think that I look a bit strange, that is why. Now let's start with the first one. Okay, so let's go from this, we'll carry it down. I've done it nice and tonal for you. So we've got some blues, whites, pinks, greens, lemons, and then we'll end with the black and white. Now, just before actually I get going, all of my fascinators here, every single one is from Coast, bar this hat that's a wicker hat. I've just chucked that in there just in case you wanted to see what something looked like with a different style of hat. But all of my fascinators are from Coast. They do an absolutely amazing array of fascinators and hats. I've had them a few years now. This one's a bit squashed, but we'll be able to sort that one out. Love that. They do some beautiful big hats. They do kind of fascinators if you just prefer, say, like a headband. We have got like headband ones like so, but then also we do these amazing style like this. There we go, that I personally like because I really just like having a really big, it's like if you want a really big hat, but you don't want the hat. You don't want the full coverage of a hat, but you want something that says, this is wow, I'm going to the races and I want to look wow. So let's start with this beautiful baby blue dress. This is a blue floral sleeveless scuba dress and this is from Lipsy and it's currently online at £89 and at the time of this video it is available in all sizes as well. As we can see, it's got the V-neck front, very kind of basic style dress but very pretty in my opinion, and we've got a zip up back as well. It is a midi dress and obviously it does go out nice and floaty at the bottom, but I just personally think what a beautiful spring dress. You can't really get much more spring than this in my opinion. It kind of screams Easter as well. I feel like if you have an Easter party or something similar that would look amazing, but for this particular reel we are going to zhuzh it up for the races. So I really like this one. This is the only floral one that I am showing you, so let's get it on and let's see what it looks like. I've also gone with the size 8. Now what do we think about this? I am a really big fan of this dress. I love all the delicate print on it and I do think that this style is very flattering. I have got quite a big chest in proportion to the rest of my body. Just so you know, for measurements for the rest of the video, my waist is a standard size 8 really, bottom size 8, and sometimes I take an 8 to 10 on top because my chest is 32 double D. Now I do find some dresses aren't very flattering, but in this opinion I honestly think the shape of the V of the neckline and the way that the dress just nicely skims over your stomach and your hips. And then on me, it is a midi length and I am 5'6" just for reference. But what an absolutely delightful dress. I've just popped on some nude heels. I do think it goes nicely with nude, but maybe white as well. And because I've got all these colours on the front, I feel like you can probably pick out a couple of different colours for your fascinator, for your shoes, for a bag, and it would work. So for instance, with this one, let's see, we have lilac in there. I've just tied my hair up as well because I feel like for this particular video, it will be easier to show you with my hair tied up. So we've got lilac that I think does work quite nicely. Obviously, I think if you had a fascinator, your best thing to do would be to maybe have a bag to match or shoes to match the colour of the fascinator. I feel like it would also look really quite nice with lemon because we've got quite a lot of lemon on here. That also looks, in my opinion, really pretty, but I do think you'd probably maybe need, like I said, a nice lemon bag just to tie it all in together. And also, I think this particular one would also pick out quite nicely because we have some pinks in there. So like I said, it's a really good versatile dress if you want to kind of accessorise with some colours, but also if you just wanted to go with maybe like a nude or a white fascinator, that would work as well. So yes, this is dress number 1. Really, really big fan of this. Extremely pretty. I feel comfortable in it. It's a really nice scuba material that is flattering but not too clingy. Nice and airy as well. And if I was to wear a jacket with this, you could always put maybe a cream, a white trench coat, a white linen coat. It's really versatile, obviously, because of the colours. So here we have it, dress number 1, £89. I got the size 8 and is the scuba V-neck floral midi dress. And here we have dress number 2. Now dress number 2 is called the Lara Burnout Jacquard Fishtail Blue Maxi Dress, and this is £95, reduced currently online to £76. There is 20% off, and this is part of their new season. Now this particular dress, as we can see, it also comes in purple from what I can see, and it also comes in a really gorgeous green colour as well. Now I paired it with my blue fascinator. I really, really like this one. I'll just go down so you can see it. So I paired it with this blue one because I feel like my particular blue one goes really, really nicely, but I also think that maybe a white or a cream one would also go very nicely with this. Now I've just popped on my nude heels. I don't particularly think, I'm not sure if they don't look too bad. Either a nude shoe I think with this, or maybe a white, and maybe if you preferred a peep toe, I think that would also look quite nice. But as you can see, I've just popped on some courts just to show you. I don't think I've probably done a very good job of the back, only because I'm on my own today. Sometimes with corsets, I feel like it's a bit easier, isn't it, if someone can help you do it so these are all even. So just bear in mind, you might want someone to help you when you're fastening it up. I've just obviously fastened it together so you can see. But the beauty about this is it's a bit low on me because I've not obviously hooked it up properly yet. But the beauty of it is you can obviously, with the back like it is, you can adjust the straps and have it as high and as low as you would like. We've got a double lining, so we've got this kind of like mesh material underneath, and then on top we've got this beautiful like jacquard, so there's a bit of kind of velvet on there as well. Very figure hugging, very beautiful. Big fan of this one. So this is the Lara dress, and this one is from Extro Vert. Again, I took a size 8, and remember I'm 5'6", and it just skims the floor when I am wearing about, let's see, 4 or 5 inch heels. And also, I would just mention that Extro Vert are on ASOS as well, but this particular dress is not stocked on ASOS. Now up next is this white suit. If you've watched my last video from Cheltenham, you will know that I wore this particular suit to the races, which I really, really love. You know I'm a sucker for a suit, and this one is no exception. It is stunning. So this is a 3-piece suit from Coast. We obviously have the blazer, we've got the waistcoat, and we have got the trousers as well. I went with a size 8 in all of these pieces, but I couldn't wear the waistcoat because it was too small. It's absolutely screaming on my chest, but because it was Cheltenham and not kind of Aintree or Ascot, somewhere that you wear things a little bit more dressy to, I did kind of Cheltenham it up a little bit by putting a shirt underneath. I put a different colour waistcoat on, and I wore a big gorgeous fur coat on top. But that being said, I do feel like this is the perfect race day outfit because I wore it to the races, number 1, but also because it's just gorgeous. So let's try this one on. Here you go then. As you can see, waistcoat is looking a little bit too tight. We've got it kind of screaming here. Not a very good look. So I didn't end up wearing this for the race day that I went on, but if I did want to wear it again, it has still got the tags in. I am going to change it with Coast. And then here we have the blazer as well. I really like these trousers as well. I've not steamed them very well, but I like them because they're a really good length. Obviously, I'm 5'6", I've got a heel on. Sometimes I feel like Coast can be hit and miss when it comes to the length of a trouser, but these seem to be quite generous. Obviously, if you're shorter than me, you may want to consider not buying these or having them taken up because they would go on the floor with them being white. That's not going to be a very good look, is it? But I do feel like they're a really, really nice length on me at 5'6". So again, waistcoat, we've got the panels as well down the back, and then this is a double-breasted blazer. We have the buttons on the sleeve here and here, obviously, and then we do have a button so it can be fastened like so. Double-breasted blazer. And then I did actually choose this particular one to go with it. I didn't end up wearing this when I went to Cheltenham because I didn't feel like it was a very Cheltenham kind of hat. It's more of an ASOS, isn't it, on Aintree? But I mean, for Aintree, I just think this is a beautiful, beautiful outfit. Let me just show you my bag. So the bag that I used for Cheltenham, and that again I would use if I was going to wear this to a future races, this is just from Amazon. It was only £20 and I really like it. It also comes with another chain. There's two different chains in here. So we've got the gold chain and we have a long pearl chain, as well. So we can use it as like a crossbody bag or a shoulder bag as well. There we go, like so. And then also this one is from Coast. Coast always do some really beautiful pearl bags. I personally think a pearl bag, I have lots of them, they are so versatile and they will go with every single shade of outfit there. Just a really good staple, I think, to have in your collection. Not expensive as well. I think this one again was about £25, but yeah, just a really good staple to have in your wardrobe. So this is outfit number 3, the classic white suit. Now we're going to move on to outfit number 4. This is Lavish Alice. Now this is, I want to say, I've got 2 mini dresses and all the rest are suits or midi dresses and maxi. But I thought, no, let's throw in a mini one just for you girls that do enjoy wearing a mini. And this is a beauty. This is called the Zoe mini dress. So it's the Zoe Boucle Tulip mini dress in blush pink. I've also had this before in black and it's absolutely stunning, but obviously we have a new colourway for spring and isn't she just delightful? We've obviously got the little split there in the bottom and then we've got these really gorgeous diamante kind of pretend buttons as well, and it is a zip up back. Now I went with a size 8 for this one and this one is £160. Currently I think there's 20% off Lavish Alice if you are new to sign up with them, so maybe that is worth thinking about. But let's try it on and have a look. What do we think about this beautiful, very pretty mini dress? Now, I have paired it with this pink fascinator because I actually haven't got just a completely all baby pink fascinator. I do feel like this dress would look also very pretty with a hat, like a very sleek white hat. I think a white hat and then either white shoes and nude shoes could look gorgeous. But because this is the only one that I feel like kind of goes ish with it, I have just paired on my hot pink Louboutins. I've had these years, guys, and I never wear them because I'll be honest, hot pink isn't really kind of my go-to colour, but I've had them for many, many years. So I thought, let's just pop them on and show you so it picks out the hot pink in the fascinator. But yeah, this is the dress, really, really pretty. This is a size 8, it's £168. Fits really nicely. I like that obviously it's called tulip, it kind of just pops out like a tulip at the bottom and it is quite a square neckline. Just bear in mind when you buy this and if you're storing it, don't put it next to anything that is delicate material. Sounds obvious, but I've done it many a time where the little crystals obviously can snag things very easily. So yeah, this is dress number, what we're on. This is dress number 4. This is outfit number 4. It is the Boucle Tulip mini dress in blush from Lavish Alice. It's £168 and this is the size 8. Coming in next, Lavish Alice again, and it's another pink one, but if you're not a dress girl, then this one is for you. This is a wonderful suit from Lavish Alice. And this is called, so we've got the Emily tailored fit and flare trousers in light pink. These are £88. And then the blazer is the Ivy Organza rose sleeve blazer in light pink, and this is £138. I got the size 8 in both of these. I do think, by the way, that Lavish Alice tends to run slightly on the big side, just ever so slightly. So I think if you're in between sizes, maybe go for the lower size. But this is a beautiful number if you're not really into dresses, like I said before, but it's still super fancy with these amazing sleeves. So let's try this on and I'll give you a whirl. Literally just as I was about to get changed into this, the doorbell went and I have got another Lavish Alice dress, a beautiful new dress, so I will share this one with you as well. This one including, I've got 13, I had 12 on the hangers there. So let's try the pink dress on and then I'll pop this one afterwards. Well, she's a beauty. She is a beauty. Let's do a little twirl for you. What a gorgeous suit. As you can see again, I have just kept on my hot pink shoes and the same fascinator because I did try it on with these nude shoes. I thought a nude court shoe is always a good shout, but I'll be honest, because it's such a pale blush, this suit, I felt like the nude did wash it out a little bit, so I have popped it on with, again, the pink and the pink just to kind of make it pop a little bit, but I think also maybe white or silver could work with this as well. So as you can see, it is double breasted. I have fastened the button there. It does have a little plastic button to give you some kind of like double fastening there, and yeah, it's quite self-explanatory. A beautiful suit. Remember, I got the size 8. So the blazer is called the Ivy Blazer and it's £138, and the trousers are the Emily trousers and these are £88. Now what I would do usually if I was to go out in this, I would possibly put maybe like a nice kind of a smart white vest top or like kind of cowl neck top or even a bodysuit depending on how kind of exposed you want to be. But yeah, this is outfit number 5. Let's move on to this Lavish Alice dress that has just arrived. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, these colours, I'm a big fan. Obviously I'm wearing pink now, but I'm a really, really big fan of blues and greens, and this, and a halter neck as well, and this dress kind of ticks all the boxes for me, so I can't wait to try this on. It's just a really, really, really pretty midi dress. I will just find out the name for you. I can't remember. I'll have to just look it up for you, but this one is quite an expensive one. It's £228. It's £228, but we've got, as you can see, we've got the tie neck here. That is just like a bow at the back of your neck. We've got this beautiful broderie detail. It has got cups in it as well, and then there is a zip up the back. Is it double layered? Let's see. Yes, so we actually got a lot of material in this dress. It's got a really beautiful, obviously, it's kind of like almost like a linen material underneath, and then obviously we have the broderie on top as well. What a stunning dress. Let me find the name out for you. This one is called the Hayley Micro Button and Loop Detail Volume Flared Midi Dress in Floral Broderie. Let's try it on. I can't control my excitement in this dress. This is just the dress of dreams. Genuinely, that might sound extremely dramatic, but for me, this is the absolutely most beautiful thing I've put on in a long time. I mean, I haven't tried on all the rest of them yet, but I'll be honest, wow, like I'm so impressed with this dress. I feel like a fairy princess in this dress. It's just beautiful. It feels so expensive. I know it's an expensive dress. It feels an expensive dress. You know, it's corseted, we've got the buttons here, it's corseted here, it's really rigid here, so it's corseted down. Obviously, I know it is quite booby, but I think that might be a case of I think I have tied it a little bit too tight, obviously, while I was doing it on my own. Now, I will say, if I zip it down at the back slightly, it has got like a bra strap, so it has a built-in bra strap on elastic that you do up first, and then obviously you pop the dress on, zip it up, things like that. So this is the dress. This is the Hayley Micro Button and Loop Detail Volume Flared Midi Dress in Floral Broderie, £228. It is an expensive one, but like I said, I do feel like sometimes you spend a lot of money on a dress and the material is rubbish and it doesn't feel good. This is a very, very, very good, well-made well-made dress. Also, fascinated with this one. I do feel like you could, depending on accessories, we have this blue one again, just a really gorgeous blue colour. It really picks out like the exact blue tone, I would say. I have popped on some white shoes with this and yeah, really, really like it. This is probably the exact way I would wear this outfit. I think you could possibly wear a nice white hat with it and it would still look really nice, but obviously I haven't got one to show you. And then I do have this one as well from Coast with a little bit of green on. Not the quite exact shade of greeny blue, but it doesn't offend me. I do quite like it. It does pick out a little bit more of the green and the turquoise tones in this one. Yeah, so this has quickly become my very favourite. I hope you like it too. Let's move on to the next one. So moving on to outfit number, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is outfit number 7. This is another Lavish Alice in a really beautiful green tone. So here we have it. This one is a midi dress. Now I'll hold it up so you can see it a bit better. We've got these really beautiful rose buttons down the front in kind of, well, not kind of, it is gold rose buttons. And then The sleeves are long sleeved flute sleeves, and these also have the same gold rose buttons on as well. Now it kicks out a little bit at the bottom. There we go. And I think it has got, yeah, it's got a little bit of a split. Have we got a split? We've got a split at the front, and it appears like it's obviously not been buttoned up, but you can't have an option basically to button them ones at the bottom. And yeah, zip up back and paneling on the front, paneling on the back. So this one is called the Salma Flute Sleeve Micro Rose Button Midi Dress in lime green. And again, this one is a size 8 and this one is £138. And at current, there is no size 6s online, but they have 8, 10 and 14. But you can sign up to anyone that is out of stock and then get notified when it comes back in stock as well. Let's try it on. So here is the Salma dress on. Do a little spin for you. I really, really like this dress. I think it's incredibly flattering, but also just the most perfect spring colour in this really lovely, I'm not sure what you call it. Would you call it maybe like a lime green with these really pretty buttons down the front? It's a dainty dress rather than sexy, but I do think because it's quite figure hugging as well, it does look quite nice, and I've not got really many curves, but I do feel like it accentuates your waist and your figure, I think, as well, with obviously this split at the front. Now the split at the front, it's not too high. I feel like it's quite a nice classy slit, if you can have such a thing. And I've just popped it on with my yellow fascinator. I'm not sure 100% if I was to wear this dress for the races, if I would wear it with yellow, but out of the ones that I've got, I felt like it complemented the dress the best with obviously the yellow gold buttons and things like that. So yes, this is the Salma dress from Lavish Alice, long sleeved, nice fluted sleeves. I got the size 8 and this one is £138. Let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have got another suit, and this suit is from River Island. Now, I went into River Island, the local River Island to me, a couple of days ago, and I saw this and I thought, what a beautiful colour. Now, if I hold it up next to the dress I've got on, the dress I have on is more of like a lime green. This is more of, I wouldn't say sage exactly, but more of kind of like a lighter green sage. So if we can just have a look at the buttons at the front. So it's a trouser suit. Obviously we have got the trousers fastened with a button and then just like the little kind of clasp, what you call it there. We've got the zip, and then I haven't actually tried this on yet at all, so I don't know what it's going to look like. So this is the first time trying it on. But if you can see the blazer, does it have the, yes, we've got a small clear button, if we can see just there, and obviously then it will fasten across. So I haven't got something to try this on with as in a bodysuit again, but again, you could probably wear a nice cream bodysuit or maybe a tonal, another green one, something like that, a nice body or a nice kind of blouse. So yeah, this is it. I got the size 8 in the jacket and I got a size 8 also in the trousers. And let's have a look if I remember rightly. So the trousers were £39 and a blazer was £69. So in total, £108. So again, not a cheap suit, but very lovely. So let's try it on and see what it looks like. Well, what a beautiful coloured suit. Now, I will start off by saying this suit is very big for me. So I'll just start off with the trousers. It is a size 8, and I'll be honest, usually with River Island, I find their sizing extremely small. But these are an 8, and yeah, they are incredibly loose. But more so, I think, because if you want, like me, if we want a bit more of a higher waisted trouser, I don't feel like they're meant to be this low. I feel like they are meant to be a high-waisted trouser, because let's see, if I just move over here, you can see that on the floor, they are very much nearing the floor, whereas if they were a little bit higher, I feel like they would fit me nicely. But anyway, moving on from the trousers, here is the jacket. Obviously, very, very loose on me. We do need a top underneath. But I think the good thing about the blazer is it has got like a concealed button. And I think the button is kind of, obviously it goes into itself so you can't see it on the outside. And I really like that seamless look. And then we do have pockets, but the pockets in here are, I want to say, pretend pockets, because I can't seem to move any stitching yet. I think they are pretend pockets on the front. But then then the back as well, I think, which is a really nice feature. If we can see, we have this button here, so we can either make it looser or make it tighter, obviously, if you want it to be a little bit more taut. So that's a really nice look. I really like the colour of this, and I paired it with this hat. Now, this hat obviously is a summer kind of straw hat. I don't particularly think maybe this exact hat, it doesn't offend me, but I just wanted to try it on because I feel like this type of suit really suits like a long hat, you know, nothing fancy, nothing big feathers and, you know, height to it. I feel like this style, the shape of this hat really suit this suit. So yeah, this is the suit, £108 if I'm correct for the set. It is lovely. I do love the green colour, very, very summery, very spring-like, perfect for the races, but I would say I feel like it runs slightly on the large size. So if you're in between sizes, then I'd say size down. Let's move on. Next up, we're back with Lavish Alice and we're going into the yellows and the lemon. What a beautiful colour. So apparently lemon is trending for spring 2025. I mean, in my opinion, spring, we always see lemon in spring, but in particular, butter yellow, I think it's called butter lemon, is on trend for spring. But anyway, I really like this colour. I think, again, very, very spring-like, perfect for this time of year, perfect for a day at the races. It's very, very similar to the Salma dress, if we can see. Slightly different, obviously. This one has not got gold buttons on. This is just a V-neck. We have got buttons, nice little yellow buttons all the way down. Obviously the ruche material again, same as the Salma one. And then we have got the fluted sleeve as well. Now this is a mini, so I'm not sure what this is going to look like on me. I will try it on. I think it's a slight tulip skirt. It pops out, doesn't it, slightly, but I got the size 8 in this one. This one is called the Lara Fluted Sleeve Micro Button Mini Dress, and this one is in lemon. It does also come, by the way, in a blue porcelain print. It comes in white as well, emerald green, and also a black, and it's £148. So let's try it on. And here we have another beauty by Lavish Alice. I've kept this hat on again because I just think this style hat, I would probably actually even wear a wicker hat. I think it depends on what races you're going to. Now, obviously, if you're going to one maybe in April, maybe a straw hat's allowed in April. You know what I mean by allowed. Do you see many straw hats? I don't know. But then again, does it really matter what other people wear? Definitely for ascot or something more summery. But on the whole, I'm waffling, but I really, really like this lemon dress with this style hat. Very nice. I think these hats are from a brand called So To Beach. So To Beach, all one word. I've had lots of hats like this over the years. But anyway, let's move on to the dress. So this is the Lara Flute Sleeve mini dress. Very, very pretty. Fits me really nicely again. Not too tight, just a really nice snug fit. Quite flattering as well with this little popped out tulip style skirt. Just stand back so you get a full length view. So yeah, this is a Lara mini. This is £148, Lavish Alice. Gorgeous colour. Remember, it comes in 4 different colours. And yeah, this is dress number 9. I'd also probably wear this with, well, I have got nude shoes on, if you can see. White shoes would also go quite nicely. And I think maybe white shoes, maybe a white bag. Let's just hold that so you can see. I feel like that complements the outfit really nicely. And maybe go with a hat that's either white or this kind of colour does go, but maybe with a ribbon. Maybe with the ribbon across that is also wide, just to kind of tie it all together. Okay, now moving on to number 10. 10, we have 13, remember, Amy? I couldn't remember how many I'd said then. Right, number 10 is the most insane colour yellow. So this is a slightly lighter colour, as you can see, than the dress that I have on. Now this one is from Coast. It is very, very beautiful. This is called the Satin Double-Breasted Blazer, and the trousers are sold separately. These are the satin flare trouser, both lemon, both size 8. And again, I think, yep, we've got the clear button on the inside to make it double-breasted. And yeah, just a really gorgeous Very beautiful satin outfit. Now, the only issue I think with satin is sometimes it's a nightmare to clean, isn't it, if you get it dirty. So let's not be going anywhere where you're going to get it dirty, and let's hope it doesn't rain on a race day, or you're in any grass or mud for that matter. But yeah, this one is from Coast, and the blazer is £99 and the trousers are £79. Now, a lady that I went to Cheltenham races with, she wore this exact suit and she had a really beautiful white hat on, quite similar to this hat I've got on now, but it was a little bit more, maybe slightly smaller, and she wore white shoes and a white bag and she looked absolutely divine. So I will try this on just so you can see it, but bear that in mind because I haven't got a white hat in my collection. Noted, we need a white hat. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. This is just very, very, very me. Now, obviously, it's quite booby. Wouldn't wear it without anything underneath. But like I said, put on a cami or a nice blouse. Something like that would look really, really nice with this. I think the lemon is the perfect colour lemon. In my opinion, it's very beautiful. We've obviously got the details. I don't know if I showed you that before on the sleeve. Very simple, a very simple satin suit, but in a really beautiful spring-like colour, just perfect for a race day. And I actually really quite like this hat with it as well. It doesn't offend me, the wicker. I think it actually ties in quite nicely, especially because my shoes are a nude colour, and then obviously the nude that we have on the ribbon on the hat as well looks really nice. So I do think white would go with this, but also I quite like it with this this nude and the natural colours as well. Now, it is worth mentioning that this exact suit also comes in, I wouldn't say turquoise, it's more of kind of a dulled down turquoise. So if lemon isn't quite your thing, then they do the exact same one in turquoise, dull turquoise. And yeah, remember, this is a size 8. Trousers are a size 8. I feel like trousers fit me nicely, like as an 8 would normally fit me. And yeah, the top is a 8 as well. Now, I do think it is slightly oversized. That is just the style of this suit, quite a boxy, oversized look, which I really like. So if you are hoping to achieve maybe more of a tailored fit, maybe downsized, but just so you know, it already comes oversized, so don't be getting a larger size if you want that more kind of a roomy look. So I do feel like it would probably be a little bit too big for you. Now let's move on to number 11. Number 11 is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful monochrome dress. We have got this beautiful scallop detailing around the waistline. Obviously, it is a white dress at the top and black at the bottom. Very self-explanatory. Now, I think this one on me is pretty much, yep, it is a maxi dress. Now, this one is from Millen, and this is called the Soft Tailored Bandeau Midi dress. Now, I got a size 6 in this because What M wore also advertised this. She wore it the other week and she said it comes up very big. Now, the size 6, I have actually tried this on. It is very big. It's even slightly big on me. Obviously, my chest to waist ratio, it fits my chest perfectly, a little bit roomy on the waist. So I do feel like if you're in between sizes, definitely go down at least one size, if not 2. It's very big. Not sure if you can see the waist there, but yeah, it doesn't really look like your average size 6, does it? So very pretty dress. I also think it's the kind of thing that you could wear on holiday with flat shoes. Some nice tan flat shoes would look really beautiful because it's quite airy as well, but also with heels. I will try it on with heels today just to show you. And also just to mention, around the chest here, we've got that kind of sticky material that will kind of obviously hold up better on your chest. It is boned as well, but also we have these little loops in there. It did come with white straps if you want to wear it with straps. So let's try this one on now. Here we go. So here we go. Now, I have popped this dress on with my black and white fascinator, as we can see. I really like this one. Oh, nearly fell over then. Okay, so I really like this one with this dress, obvious reasons, black and white dress, black and white fascinator, and I have popped it on with my white shoes as well. I wasn't sure how this was going to look, but I feel like it breaks up the look a bit more, makes it look a bit more spring-like than wearing the dress with a pair of black heels. Now, I did also try it on with the wicker hat, which I will show you as well, and I do feel like it can work with both. Again, maybe perhaps get a hat with a piece of white ribbon in there, or a black ribbon just to kind of tie in, rather than the nude in there doesn't really go with it. I think I do actually have this exact hat somewhere with white on it, but I can't find it for this video, so you'll just have to maybe take a look. There is lots of them online. Now, this dress is on Millen for £229, but currently it's on offer for £183 at this time of the video. I'll just pop this one on just so you can see. I feel like this does go, like I said, really nicely as well. And especially, I think, with flat shoes on holiday, you could wear this as a holiday dress as well. Very, very flattering. Now, can you see, I do feel like it's slightly big on my waist. I don't feel like this waistline particularly does me many favours, because obviously it's not quite on the narrowest part of your waist. It's obviously the drop waist, which is obviously very on trend right now. I do really like it. It's very, very comfortable, but it is slightly roomy on the stomach, and obviously it's quite tight on the top, but like a good tight, not screaming. So yeah, just bear that in mind when you might want to buy one yourself. Remember to go down a dress size, either 1 or 2. But yes, this is number 11, a very beautiful monochromatic outfit, and we have got 2 dresses left, and they are both also in colours black and white. So this one is from Coast. This one is called the Mono Pleated Trouser Jumpsuit, and it is in a size 8. Very lovely. Now, I just made a mistake. I called this one a dress, and it is not a dress. It's a jumpsuit, and the reason why I'd actually chose this one is because I do think it's really nice to have a mixture of dresses and trousers separate, and also obviously jumpsuits, things like that. A real good mixture in a haul like this, just to show you all the different options that are on the market at the moment. And you can't get much more classic, in my opinion, than a black and white outfit, especially when it has a tuxedo style top. One of my favourite things to wear is a waistcoat. Never goes out of style, super classy, elegant and timeless. And then I really like the bottoms of this because it's just a beautiful pleat. It gives you the illusion that you're wearing a dress when maybe you wouldn't feel comfortable in a dress, or whatever reason you wouldn't want to wear one for. Now we've got a belt round the middle as well. Obviously you can have different belt holes on there, and then if I just turn it around, we have a little button at the back and then the zip there as well. So moreover, let's stop talking about this one and let's pop it on for you to see. Now, I'm showing you this one with the fascinator and sunglasses because I just think this jumpsuit, in particular, looks really fabulous with a pair of black cat eye sunglasses. So this is called the Mono Pleated Trouser Jumpsuit, and on Coast currently it is £116, but usually it's £129, and they do have it in all sizes. Now, I really like it. Again, don't need to go over it, what I said before. It's a really classic, timeless outfit. And then I think cat eye sunglasses. Now, these are actually Prada, but I've had them a few years now. If I was to buy them again, well, I probably wouldn't. I would buy some very similar ones. You can get lots and lots of similar ones. I will link them on ASOS and things like that for much, much cheaper. Just a really nice, I feel like, I love the cat eye look. I think it's really, really elegant. Again, timeless, matches this whole outfit. Now, shoe-wise for this one, I have just popped on a pair of very, very low kitten heels. Now, it's not like me to wear a kitten heel, but I got these in the sale last summer from Marks and Spencer's, and I really, really like them. I will say though, certain things I don't think you can wear them with like a long dress. I don't think you can wear them with a mini dress because they just cut me up and do not look very flattering at all. But because of the pointed toe, I'm not sure if you can see there, because they've got a very, very long kind of toe area, I feel like you can get away with having this short little heel with a jumpsuit like this. So if you're not big on wearing big heels, this is the perfect outfit for you because you can be comfy and look absolutely fantastic at the same time. Okay, so let's move on, take off the sunnies. Let's move on to the very last outfit. We have got a mini dress, and this again is from the company Extro Vert. Like I said, also sold on ASOS, but this one in particular isn't on ASOS. It's just from the website itself. So very similar to what I've got on now. I've not fastened that up. Very similar to what I've got on now, but almost in a short skirt version. So, and if we can see with this one, I think from what I remember, you can actually, I'm not sure why this is, but you can take the skirt off, maybe in case you want to wear it as a separate. It has buttons here that you can take the skirt off. And then obviously we've got the lovely waistcoat that goes on top. So I got a size 8, did I, in this one? Let me check. Yes, I got a size 8 in this one. So let's try this one on as well. I'm going to wear it again with my sunglasses and this black fascinator, but I will switch my shoes for a slightly higher heel. Now, last but by no means least, this is called the Lottie dress, and it's a bubble hem halter mini dress, and it's £85. Now I've just paired it again with these sunnies because I think it looks lovely. I really love this style of dress. I'm not mad, by the way, on my shoes that I've paired it with. I don't really think these go. I feel like the perfect shoe for this look would be like a So Kate Louboutin style, just a very high, if you can wear high heels, a very high patent black court shoe, or even maybe peep toe. I know that peep toes now are trending a little bit again. They kind of went out of style for a little bit, but they seem to be on the return. These ones I've just popped on just so you can see the black and just so I can show you a high heel with them, but I don't particularly think that they go. Now I do say that I do think that this runs very, ever so slightly big, only a tiny little bit, but it is actually a very, very comfortable dress, and with the waist being elasticated and then it's hidden by this really nice kind of faux waistcoat style with the halter neck. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's a very, for a mini dress, I feel like it's quite a classic style. Obviously you might want to put a coat on top to keep warm, but as far as mini dresses go, I think it's very classic, very chic, and just like the jumpsuit before, I think looks fabulous with black accessories. And I'd have like a little black bag, I think, with pearls on. I have got one somewhere. A little black bag, yeah, with pearls on it would look gorgeous. So that is it for my reel today. I hope you have liked my video. Hope you've liked all the dresses and outfits, suits, etc. Let me know which one is your favourite. Do let me know as well if you have any other kind of reels that you'd like me to do for you, and any questions, please ask. Have a lovely day, whatever it is that you're doing for the rest of the day. I will link all the outfits in my description as usual, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye for now.